I'm Jennifer Jiles, and we're here at the opening night of the Long Island International Film Expo. And I am here with Evelyn Vaccaro, not Brenda Vaccaro. And you have a documentary,
Yes.
as we can see, For Satos Sake, which is about...
It's about the animal crisis going on in Puerto Rico,
Oh,
and specifically about the dogs, the cats, and horses. But there are other animals that are suffering there. After the hurricanes hit, people were fleeing for their lives, so lots of animals were separated from their families. And now we have a bunch of rescuers there in Puerto Rico that have been doing this for over 30 years now, but even more so now after the hurricane. They're rescuing animals.
so where did they all go? What happened to the animals?
Well, lots of animals are living on the streets on their own. Fortunately, there are people that are working to try to save them. Some people that have very little for
Horses
themselves.
are on the street by themselves?
Horses are suffering big time in Puerto Rico right now. They're starving. There's no water. There's no, normal food that a horse would eat. But there are rescuers trying their best to try to save them. And this documentary highlights the efforts of the rescuers that are doing the work, sacrificing their lives on a daily basis to help these animals.
Wow. And what else do they have they have the regular jobs, and then or did they kind of drop everything and want to save? I mean, you're standing in the street and a horse is right next to you walking by?
Yes, that
Like
does
a skinny
happen.
horse?
That does happen.
Oh.
Lots of the people that are there have regular jobs. I know a woman in particular, her name is Luz Santiago. She has a 40-hour-a-week job, but on her way to work and on her way back, she has a feeding route. She also has foster animals at home. You've got people like Lucy Bracero, who is a teacher, a full-time teacher, and she uses the educational platform to teach the children about kindness and compassion for the animals. You've got people like Veronica Lebron, also an independent rescuer. So many rescuers out there. There's a rescue group that takes care of the horses, but they need our help. And that's the reason that I do these documentaries, to create awareness for them so that they can get the help that they need.
So you need funding to buy the feed, and do
Yes.
they actually have all of the food and whatever you need for each of the different animals in Puerto Rico, or do you have to ship it in from America or wherever?
They do rely a lot on donations and support, mainly from the state side.
Okay.
You've got rescuers like Proud Rescuers of PR that are trying to do things on the state side and help them. You've got other rescue groups like Satos Project, Christy Beckles and Bobby Beckles. They do wonderful work in Puerto Rico. You've got lots of different rescue groups, but they need us to get their story out there so they can get the support, so that it gets into the right hands, the educators, people that can make decisions to help make these changes.
Right, and get spread the word organically. And
That's right.
Satos is this dog?
Yes. So this is actual picture of a dog being rescued. This was his freedom ride.
Oh.
Satos is the name of the dogs. That's what they call them. They're basically homeless dogs, mixed breed dogs, but they are the most loyal, intelligent, wonderful animals. If given a chance, they make the most wonderful pets. And of course, what the biggest problem is the lack of spay and neutering. Spay and neuter is incredibly important to stop this homelessness crisis. But in the interim, the rescuers, many of which have very, very little themselves. There are people that I know that have barely any food to feed themselves. They're doing what they can to help these animals. So I really am so excited about trying to get their story out there to get them the support that they need.
Oh.
Yes, this is what I do. That's so my part in rescue. That's I work a full-time job myself. But
What's your full-time job?
well, since you asked, I work as a stunt woman.
Oh.
So when I'm not working as a stunt woman, I do help the animals. I do volunteer my time to make these awareness documentaries.
Oh. And you get a lot back when you're helping animals. When you're helping
yes.
anyone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. We all have to help each other. That's what life is
Yeah.
about. That's what it should be about, helping each other. And of course, we're all creatures of the Creator, and we have to take care of each other. All these sentient beings that show up at our door for help, we have to help them.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for doing this, and thank you
you.
for bringing your film to life.
Thank you. And I'm so grateful to Deborah Markowitz and the organization here for providing this platform so that we could tell our stories. It's really important. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.